Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm Mohammed Akram, Coordinator of Development and Quality Unit in College of Computer Science and Information System in Najran University. Uh, so today we are going to discuss about the CLO achievement. So as we know that as a course instructor, it's very important for the course instructor to calculate the achievement of the course learning outcome. So College of Computer Science and Information System, they have prepared an Excel file. So this Excel file automatically calculates the CLO achievement of each course. So as a course instructor, we have to enter the assessment data and the file will automatically calculate the achievement of the CLO. So today we are going to discuss that how the course instructor can fill the Excel file to automatically calculate the CLO achievement. So this will be our today's discussion. So now I'm going to open the Excel file that the College of Computer Science and Information System have prepared. And then I will also show you one example that how we can fill the data correctly. Okay. So now So as you can see here that this is the Excel file we have prepared, and this Excel file have multiple sheets. So first sheet you can see here, this contain the information about the student. So first of all, we need to give the initial detail about the course. For example, this course belong to which department, what is the level. So this this Excel file is prepared for which semester. Then we have to mention the section, we have to mention the course code, we have to mention the course title, what is the how many credit hours, the number of students, and who is the instructor of this course. So this information we have to fill only on the first sheet, and the remaining sheet automatically will take this data to the coming sheet. So this is the first sheet that contain the name of all the students, student ID and their name. We have to fill it here. For example, here we need to give the ID of the students. For example, I have given the ID. So let's suppose I have given the name of the student. So similarly, we can fill all the student ID and name. Okay, so this file support maximum 35 students. Okay, so if we have less students, so simply what we can do, let's suppose I have only 30 students, so remaining 5 rows I will select and simply I will delete it. Okay, so it will not affect on the calculation, so simply we can delete according to the number of students. So this is the first thing. So whenever we have deleted this, so it will also affect the next. So we can delete from each sheet accordingly. So this is the first thing we have to do, to enter the student ID and name. The second sheet, so you can see here, that is the number of course learning outcome we have. Okay, so this file support maximum 10 course learning outcome, but if you have, let's suppose, 5 course learning outcome, so select the remaining 5 rows and just you can delete it. Okay, so we will write the course learning outcome here, and also we know that course learning outcomes are then aligned with the our program learning outcome. So we can give the alignment here. Okay, let's suppose this was our course learning outcome number one. Let's suppose we say this was something explain concepts and so on. We have this is course learning outcome, and we say this course learning outcome align with the K1. So simply we will select here yes. Okay, so this is aligned with this course learning, sorry, program learning outcome K1. Maybe this course learning outcome is also aligned with K3. So we will just uh, use this drop down and we will select yes or no. Yes mean this is aligned, and no mean the course learning outcome is not aligned. So then the next sheet we can see here, this is related to the quizzes. So how many quiz we have? Let's suppose we have, I have given here the facility of entering 4 quizzes. So if you have less than 4, so simply you can select and you can delete the remaining. Let's suppose we say that I was having only 2 quizzes. So we can select the quiz number 3, quiz number 4, and we can simply just delete it. So it will not affect on the calculation. Okay, so we will do this. Then similarly, if we have assignment, so this is the sheet for assignment. So we will also do the same thing here. We have 4 assignments. So if we have less than 4, so we can simply select the remaining and we will delete it. Okay, so then we have midterm exam. So I have given here the facility of entering 2 midterm exams. So if we have 2, so we will keep the 2. If we will have less than 2, so we will delete the midterm 2. So just simply select and then click on the delete. Okay, so then we have final exam. Okay, so we will enter the data for final exam. Then we have the lab. Similarly, we will enter the data for our lab assessment. Maybe we have mid lab exam, we have final lab exam. Then this sheet will be automatically calculated. So this is the CLO achievement report. So this report we will get automatically. Okay, so now I will show you the one sample which I already have filled. Let's suppose this is the one sample I have filled. For example, I have filled the uh, all the detail about the department, level, semester, section, course code, course title, everything I have filled. So you can see here I have the number of student 22. So remaining I just have selected and I have deleted. So I have entered some student IDs. So these are the just for experiment dummy IDs I have entered. Then we have to enter the student name. Okay, so we can see here the next sheet automatically they will take the student ID and name. So here in this course we was having 7 course learning outcomes. So as we can see here, just we will copy from our course specification and we will paste it here, and then just we will align the course learning outcome with our program learning outcome. For CS program we have total 11 program learning outcome. 3 belongs to knowledge and understandings, 5 belongs to skills, and 3 belongs to values. So we have to align all our course learning outcome with the program learning outcome. So as we can see here, the CLO1 which is aligned with the K1. Okay, so we have just selected here yes. Okay, so similarly CLO2 it's aligned with K1 and K3. So we can see here. Okay, so we have to align this according to our course specification. Then in this course, I was having 3 quizzes. So we can see here in quiz number 1, there was only one question. So this is very important that we have to give the alignment of our question with the course learning outcome. For example, this quiz number 1, it was having only one question. So we can delete the remaining columns. Okay, so it will not affect on the calculation. So quiz number 1, it was total 5 marks. So there was only one question, and that question was related to our course learning outcome number 1. So we have to map. Okay, so this is the mapping which I have given here. So this is the our question number 1 belongs to CLO to 1. Okay, so now then we will enter the grade the student they will achieve. Let's suppose the student number 1, A, he get 5 out of 5. Student number 2, he get 3.5 out of 5, and so on. We have to fill this information. So then let's suppose quiz number 2, it was having two questions, question number 1, question number 2. So each quiz it have facility of entering 5 questions. So if you have less than 5, so simply select the remaining and you can delete it. Okay, so now quiz number 2, it was having question number 1, question number 2, it was 2.5 for question number 1, 2.5 marks for question number 2. So we have here given the alignment. So this alignment it's very important to give. If we will not give this alignment, so CLO achievement report will not be calculated. Let's suppose if I say question number 1 belongs to CLO2, so we can see here we align with CLO2. Question number 2 also we align with CLO2. If I want to change this alignment, so for example, question number 2 I want to align with CLO6, so simply I will write like this, that 2.5 marks align with the CLO number 6. Okay, so we have to complete this alignment, and then just we need to enter the data there, the grade the student they will achieve in the questions. Same I have filled for the assignment. I align the assignment with CLO3. There was only one assignment, only one question in the assignment. So then we have the midterm exam. For example, midterm exam, I was having two questions. First question 5 marks, second question 15 marks. So I have aligned these question number 1 and 2 with CLO2. Okay, so then we have, for example, final exam. So we know that whenever we prepare any exams, let's suppose if we see this is the first page of our exam. So this table explain the our question and alignment with the course learning outcome. So like question number 1, you can see here that this is aligned with the CLO1. Question number 2 align with the CLO2. So we can know that what is the maximum grade. The question number 1 it was 4 marks. Question number 2 5. Question number 3 5. So this is the alignment. So same alignment we need to give on our Excel sheet. Okay, so we can see here that question number 1 it was 4 marks and it was aligned to the CLO1. So I have given question number 2. So we can see here in the file question number 2 it was aligned with CLO2. So we have mentioned here the question number 2 it was 5 marks aligned with the CLO2. Question number 3 also aligned with CLO2. Question number 4 it was aligned with CLO3. So we can see here that question number 4 aligned with the CLO3, 5 marks, so on. We have to fill this. So after mapping, with this mapping, it's very important. If we will not give the mapping, so it will not save the results. So then we have enter the marks of the student for each question. Okay. So similarly, we have done for the lab. For example, in this course, I was having mid lab exam and final lab exam. So 10 marks total. So there was question. So I have aligned. So you can see here question number 1. It was 6 marks aligned to CLO3. Question number 2, it 4 marks aligned with the CLO4. So after completing this and entering the data, so we can see here this achievement file, achievement report is automatically generated based on our data. So we can see here that 22 students, their achievement is like this. So for each course learning outcome, for example, in total out of 100%, I given the questions 29 marks belongs to CLO1, 12.5 marks belong to CLO2, 16 marks belong to CLO3, and so on according to your alignment, what you will give into the here in this table of each assessment method. Okay, so automatically it will calculate, and according to the our benchmark, we know that if the 65% of the students, if they achieve 70%, so then the CLO will be considered achieved. For example, if we see this is our CLO number 1. So total marks we added in this whole 100%, that was 29 marks. So if we calculate the 70% of 29, so it should be 20.30. So if the student they achieve 20.30, so it means that this CLO is achieved. So we can see here, then we have calculated here how many students they achieve the 70%, 20.30 marks in CLO1. So we can see here it is 22 students they achieve. So it means this is also calculated. So student achievement, it is 100% student they achieve the CLO1. Similarly, we can see here CLO2 total marks for we have added for CLO2 assessment 12.5, and from 12.5 the 70% of 12.5 it is 8.75. So if any student achieve 8.75, so we will say this CLO is achieved. So we can see here this is 16, so it means 16 student out of 22 they achieve the CLO2, and achievement rate is 72.73%. So if 65%, if we get here 65%, so it means this is achieved 65 or above. So if we see this, this is very important. We will look for this one. So we can see here from 7 course learning outcome, CLO1 it is 100%. So it means this CLO is achieved. CLO2 it is 72.73%. So this CLO is achieved. And CLO3 it is 81.82%. So this CLO is achieved. So we can see here the CLO number 4, the achievement is 63.65%. So this CLO is not achieved. Okay, because our target is, our benchmark is 65%. So this is 60 less than 65%. So we will say this is not achieved. Okay, so this is not achieved. CLO5 is also more than 65%, which is achieved. CLO 6 is also more than 65%, so this is achieved. And CLO 7 also more than 65%, so this is achieved. So this report will show us how many CLOs we have achieved and how many CLOs we have not achieved. So then we can write the recommendation into the our course report. So this is a very simple way how we can fill the Excel file to get automatically calculate the achievement. Thank you very much. See you inshallah in our next video.